This is Pastor Regina at Worthington Library. I want to talk to you about the parable of the sower. God and I were talking about that today. A lot of people are going to hell. That's disturbing to me. Okay. Some of them have always been in church. Pastor Rob Parsley kept all the commandments, I thought, but one he didn't keep. That's loving your neighbor as yourself. That's very important in the body of Christ because everybody's married to Jesus or God. So since everybody is married to Jesus or God, you don't have the right to discriminate against poor people, rich people, ugly people, disabled people, black people, white people, educated people, uneducated people, hillbillies, children, and old folks. You don't know who's married to God. Rob Parsley. God said, we're not going to read this whole passage. Now, it's found 3 places in the Bible. Okay, you could read it later. Matthew 13, 3 through 23. Mark 4, 1 through 20. Luke 8, 4 through 15. That's the one we're going to read. Okay? Now, okay, verse 5. A sower went out to sow his seed, and as he sowed, some fell by the wayside. Those people are people who went to church and then forgot the message. Soon as they left the building, they changed back into the world. Now, to avoid this, you need to take notes when you're in service or buy the tape or the CD. You need to meditate on what was said. Now you can go online. Many churches are on YouTube, and you can download the service for the day and play it later in your house. But you don't need to forget the message. You need to meditate on it. Okay? And it was trodden, and the fowls of the air devoured it. And some fell upon a rock. The rock is Jesus Christ. Okay? When you apply the Bible, which is the Word, to God, He understands it, even when you don't. And He will impart wisdom. Okay? And as soon as it was sprung up, it withered away because it lacked moisture. Okay. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up with it and choked it. These are people who hang around sinners. It is too hard to have friends that are sinners and still be saved, because you learn the ways of your sinners. You fall in love with your sinner friends. You like them and you become like them. That's a snare to your soul.